Fish.
All right. Hello, people of the world, and welcome to the live recording of episode 10 of the Annadelna podcast. We have been looking at comments. We don't really get that many comments on the Annadelna podcast, but we do get a lot of comments on our book club episodes. And the main thing that we see on nearly every episode is low energy, low energy. How dare you guys be so low energy? You're so low energy. And you know what? You're right. We need to do better about that. So it's a new era. I'm going to be higher energy, and Anna is going to be the exact same because I just kind of lower her energy whenever we're in a group call together. So we're going to do better, and we're going to do great. All right. So higher energy. If you guys listened to the end of the episode 9 podcast, we talked about the fact that I quit WoW. Now, the thing that you have to understand is we pre-recorded a lot of episodes so that we could have the quote-unquote vacation during the holiday season. But now that the holiday season is over, we're going to try to be more like video per week basis kind of thing. So we can respond to criticism as it comes out rather than what's happening now of we've pre-recorded the videos, everyone hates one aspect of them, and it's in all of them. So this week we're going to be talking about Warframe as our main topic, and we don't really need another topic because there's like 70 different topics on top of what we're going to be talking about in Warframe. We're going to start with the tier list that we're going to do of how we feel about all the Warframes, what we like, what we dislike about them, and then we can talk about our generalized like feeling about how we've been playing the game and stuff like that. Anything you want to say on our inaugural 10th episode? Proof of concept finished. We're now a real podcast.
I could use a nap.
Okay, I thought you said we weren't tired.
You said you weren't going to be low energy. I said I'm always low energy.
Okay.
Because that way it keeps things chill.
Oh, of course, of course.
But, yeah, we've been playing a lot of Warframe. Let's see, 158 hours, and we started playing, what, like middle of December?
Open Warframe?
Open Warframe.
Go to the navigator. I think you can see the daily login. Like what daily login we're on.
Oh, well, we got daily login 31.
Yeah, daily login 31. We know it's nothing. We enjoy the game, and we're talking about how much we've played it since the last recording, all right? I shouldn't be responding to chat in a podcast episode. It makes people feel bad for not being here on a live recording.
Then
anyway.
That should give them incentive to come to the live recording.
Whatever. All right. So, yeah, we've been really enjoying this new game. All right. So, anything else you want to say before we get into the tier list?
No.
Okay, then let's get into the tier list. So this is 9 out of 10 gonna be Anna's tier list. At the end of the tier list, I'll tell you my 3 favorite Warframes because I'm really bad at feeling like mid about something. I either love something, hate it, or I've never heard of it. So my tier list is gonna be super easy, so we'll just do it at the end.
Okay.
All right, so Ash is the first one.
That's Ash?
That's Ash.
I've not thought about that.
All right, Atlas.
I've not... no, failed to make me interested. Because that's the one that just punches a bunch, right?
It punches a bunch and it summons stone golems.
Eh. Banshee. Holy shit.
Tell us about Banshee, love. You made that. You were so excited to make it.
I thought it sounded fun, and just most of the abilities just kinda suck. Their ult is just, oh, I'm gonna scream at the ground really loud and...
Oh, okay. All right, I'm so sorry. I'm cutting you off real quick. I want to be very clear. We've only played for like 200 hours. We're nowhere near end game. We don't have Steel Path. We're locked in the story progression behind building our Necromech, which next Warframe Wednesday, we're going to do the storyline progression. So the Friday before this video comes out, oh god, so if you're watching this video after it's been recorded, you miss the Warframe Wednesday, so you can watch that VOD if you want to see our reaction to that point in the story of the new war. So that'll be exciting for next week. Oh, right, the whole reason I was talking about this. We don't have any mods that are specific to the Warframes. The only way right now that we can get the mods for the specific Warframes is by doing the circuit. So we don't have much of that stuff. So we don't know all of the cool stuff these Warframes can do at the highest level. So yeah, all right, continue.
Hello, Sacred and Sky. But yeah, Banshee is just so boring. Holy shit. I think I sold Banshee, but let me pull up Banshee. Banshee. Weapon noises are hushed so no enemies can hear them, which is, I guess, decent for stealth, but... or spy missions, but spy missions are just kind of meh anyways. Sonic Boom. Small damage. Pushes enemies away. Wow. Sonar exposes weak points. Doesn't really matter.
And remember, Banshee weak points have nothing to do with the new mechanic within the game of weak points. So almost everything that says get bonus from hitting weak point has nothing to do with Banshee specific weak points, which is very funny.
Yeah. Silence.
It just confuses enemies around you and makes you silent in an area.
Which you're already silent, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then you just scream at the ground and you're locked in that it's not a big area. And
from what I understand, the reason why this ability is so bad is because it was super good early on in Warframe, where you would effectively just pick Banshee and do this, and then you'd reach round 100 survival or whatever. So they decided to nerf it, and then they just never unnerfed it, so now we just have a nerfed version where every other Warframe has better versions of this ability.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of boring, kind of mid.
Alright, so it's in F. That is Vauban.
Where?
Oh, sorry, Baruch.
Baruch.
That's the calmness guy. He's in the have not thought about list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caliban. He summons the sentience. He's a sentient Warframe.
I've seen some people play it, and it seems neat.
Do you want to put it in amazing at moments?
I guess.
Why would you put it lower if you thought it's neat?
Because the tiers are kind of weird.
What do you mean?
But I understand. Yeah.
You think it's amazing at moments?
I think it's amazing at moments. Yeah. Is that the
Chroma
Dragon?
Passive is 3 jumps.
Yeah, he seems neat. I like the multiple elements.
Yeah, the turning on elements stuff is pretty neat.
Citrine. I've looked at Citrine a bit.
Support Warframe, you're not big into support?
Yeah, I'm not big into support. The design is kind of weird to me. It's like just flesh splitting open, and I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me.
It's a geode.
It's a geode. Yeah, I know it's like rocks, but I mean, the way I interpret it.
Ah, okay.
Who's that?
Cyto 9. The sniper rifle, the turret, or not turret, the totem that exposes weak points.
Yeah, that doesn't really interest me.
Alright. Dagoth.
Dagoth seemed neat to me.
Okay.
Hello, Dagoth.
Hello, Flash Warrior.
Hey, Flash. Flash Viewer.
Flash Viewer.
Pick up, or energy and health orbs are more effective. Oh, yeah.
Sides.
Yeah, the sides.
And then they shoot forward.
The edgy, the haunts. Yeah, top of A.
Okay. Next is Dante, S tier.
I want Dante so goddamn bad. I played him in the circuit, and it was so much fun. Having the book, just support, damage, all of that, it was so much fun in the limited amount I was able to play it.
Other than Wisp, one of the best support Warframes in the game because he gives out so much Overguard.
Yeah, he does give a lot of Overguard. Who's this?
That is Ember.
Or...
She shoots fire. She has the fire shield. It's in Have Not Thought About.
Is she the one that puts the fire trail? Or is that the one with the
fire trail is Neja.
Yeah. Equinox. Equinox looks neat, but not really my cup of tea.
God, I hate Equinox.
I I think the system of switching between the two is neat, but it doesn't seem all that spectacular. So, I love the design of Equinox Prime, though. I think that looks so good.
Hey, Fashion Frame is in game. Just get your Equinox as pretty as possible.
Yeah. Who dis?
Excalibur. Unbelievable.
No. I'll put him in B, because I did play him in the Warframe 1999, like, playable demo thing, and he was fun, just... Sword.
Yeah, the sword is sick. Excalibur was the one I chose at the beginning, and it got me through, God, I think to like mastery rank 7, and then I started building other Warframes, and I just never touched it again. Frost. POV London is crazy.
Frost summons the ice shield?
Snow globe. Yeah, the circle around you.
Yeah.
Like 3 seconds of invulnerability. All damage taken while it's invulnerable increases its maximum health. Blah, 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 blah. Gara. Glass.
Is Gara the glass?
Yeah, Gara's glass. All of her abilities have a chance of blinding enemies around you because you're glass.
Oh, yeah.
Glass.
100%. Yeah, didn't really interest me.
Garuda
seemed really interesting at first.
Garuda.
Because vampires are cool and awesome.
Garuda.
Yeah, it seems neat. I don't know when I would... This is the only way you can get energy, right? Or am I thinking of someone else?
What are you talking about?
There's someone that can't generate energy.
There are multiple Warframes that don't have energy. This Warframe can get energy.
Yeah, I'm thinking of someone else. Yeah, Mirror seems neat. Blood Altar.
It's energy regen.
And health.
Yeah, for everyone around you. You get to be immune
Generate
to status
energy,
effects.
It's clear status effects, not immune.
Ew.
The Seeking Talon seems neat.
You're gonna notice that anytime she says, "Oh yeah, I really like this frame," but then I decided I don't, is because they were just basic Warframes, and she doesn't like basic Warframes.
So she just shoots out?
Yeah, you shoot your claws.
Yeah. Garuda seemed neat, but...
Alright, up next is Gauss.
I'm joking. Gauss seems really neat. I love the whole go fast thing. The trailer where he's just moving so fast and he just like pings the bullet. I thought that was awesome. Just like Sonic.
You hate going fast.
No,
you have a limit, and Gauss goes way above that limit.
My limit is if I am in Titania and Volt speeds me up, I am too fast to control.
Yes, that's what Gauss's baseline movement speed is.
I'm sure it'd be fine.
Oh, of course.
I like the design and the theme of Gauss of just going stupid fast. I think it might be a bit too much for me to handle, but I still think he's pretty cool.
By the way, in case you're curious, Gauss Prime is building, and it's in my S+++ tier, so I'm never playing anything else. Unless, of course, I'm on a mission like Defense, so I'm going to play Wisp because I really like playing support.
Gauss can nuke and go fast.
Absolutely, it can. You're
Atomic
so
baby.
Right. Let's go. All right, now Grindel, Gauss's best friend in the whole world. How dare you?
He's the one that eats enemies, right?
He eats enemies, and then he turns into a ball and rolls around, yeah.
Yeah,
Unbelievable. All right, up next is Geyer.
Here.
She spins and she does electric circuits and stuff.
Wait, is she the one I was thinking of? Oh, hey, it's the arcane orb from World of Warcraft. Oh, this is the one that I saw before that I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, she spins.
Yeah, she seems neat. I guess I'll put her there.
All right, up next is Haro, yeah, Haro.
The one that I have like 20 fucking blueprints for.
Yeah, because we just haven't gotten any of the other blueprints.
Overshield capacity doubled, star missions at maximum energy.
Yeah, Haro is a really, really good Warframe that requires too much work to put into for you. This ability, Thurble, you effectively sacrifice energy until that thing that just showed up is done, and every time you kill an enemy after that point, you get that much energy back. So if you sacrifice your full energy bar with enough energy conservation or whatever it's called, you can get like 30-ish energy from every kill, and if you get headshots, you get like 4 or 5 times that amount. Yeah, so you're constantly full, and I believe your teammates get it as well.
That sounds like way too much work.
Yeah, exactly.
The ones in Fail to Make Me Interested aren't really in any set order, except for Grendel.
How dare... Hildren, my beloved.
Hildren.
You don't have an energy bar. Instead, you use your shields. You have a shit ton of shields, and you can steal shields. I'm trying out Hildren because I like radiation and I like support stuff. So the concept of stealing shields and giving people shields is nice. One problem that I run into when thinking about support Warframes that I like or not is Overguard exists. So anytime I want to play like, oh, I can play Trinity and make sure everyone is always full health, or oh, I can play Wisp and give people health regeneration. Why does that matter when Dante can just give you 10 billion Overguard so you're immune to status effects and you don't take damage to your health anyway because your Overguard is constantly regenerating?
Sounds like a skill issue.
True.
Hildren seems neat.
Hildren seems neat. And then the alt is Storm from Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Hydroid.
Is that the one with the tentacles?
Yes. Hydroid is one of the best loot farming Warframes as well.
Yeah.
You get more loot from it.
I like the tentacles. I think it's neat.
Man, I wonder how I feel about Anaros.
Is that the sand dude?
That's literally the one in the thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah.
The one I'm currently... Oh, I'm not currently on.
Not worth playing for me. Seems just kind of meh.
This is your list.
I know.
Put it in F.
I think he'd be neat, but...
What? Love of my life. You want to play a game with no shields?
You make an excellent point.
I love Anaros. I love constantly having the effect of Overguard without having Overguard, because if your character doesn't have shields, then they can't gain Overguards, because Overguard is effectively shield and blah, 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 so Anaros can't get it. But the fact that you sacrifice, like, up to half of your life in order to gain a bar that makes so that you're immune to status effects is really nice. I like that your alt summons cats to attack people and infect them, which is nice. And I love Sandstorm. I just love Anaros in like survival or defense missions. I think he's great.
Bone Storm.
Just put it in F and stop thinking about it.
I did.
Not that one. The next one. I don't want to say her name. It's Ivara, the bow bitch.
Oh.
That one that we're never gonna make.
Tactical arrows?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
The only thing I know about Ivara is she's actually really good. You can use the Grimoire, which we're going to get from the story in a bit, control that orb and then deal a bunch of damage. It's the best way to get Kavat scans because of something that I don't understand. Ivara is a good Warframe. It's just neither of us care about it in the slightest.
Yeah.
Which one's that one?
Jade.
Okay.
He doesn't like the pregnant girl. But I don't know. I think she's neat. Ivara seems interesting. Being able to control the arrow is...
That's any gun, not just a bow.
Oh, any gun?
Yeah, you control the bullet of anything.
It just seems like you'd have to do the thing where you take abilities from other people.
Helminth?
Yeah, Helminth.
Subsume.
Drink the soup. Jade, she sounds neat, having 2 auras and just being almost completely support.
Yeah, Jade is support, so I looked into her, but the pregnancy stuff grows me out. She's the best at armor strip, but at the point when you care enough about armor strip to start building for it, there's just better ways to do it than Jade.
Pregnant.
Okay. What's next?
Pregonanante. Korra.
Korra, you love Catwoman.
Yeah, Korra seemed neat.
Yeah. All right.
Which one was this?
Hydroid tentacles.
Right. Kome. Let's go gambling. I think I'd enjoy Kome.
What?
Yeah, after seeing you do it, it seems really fun.
Oh my god, I asked you if you wanted to farm it with me.
I don't want to play the same Warframe as you. You got Kome?
Kome.
You got Kome, so I went after something else. After seeing you play it, it looks amazing.
I love gambling. I love gambling.
Let's go gambling.
I need you to real quick find the video. Oh, yeah, I guess we could show them my dog shit meme, sure.
The lowly Grenier. It's just strings. What's the worst that could happen? Rolled 5 6s.
I was incredibly sleep deprived when I did that. I'm worried about showing this kind of thing because I want to give credit to the people who made it.
Fair. If I can find who made it, I will. I got it from the tenor GIF thing.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, all that stuff, it's just...
stolen.
Yeah, I just don't want to show stolen stuff. That's why I made my own dumb thing.
Fair.
Colvervo. Number one, you have to do... It's another no shield Warframe. You have to do Duvari Paradox to get it, and like the part of Duvari Paradox that I don't want to do, so... I think Colvero's pretty neat. I'm never going to get it because it requires Duvari Paradox, but I definitely would play it if I could.
It's like the samurai who like sheathes his sword and then just shink.
Yeah.
Whoops. Daggers.
That hurt you if you don't hit with them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, but when he's at max health, he receives overguard from enemies struck. Oh, brother. Oh.
Yeah.
First that binds. Okay, so it's Havoc from World of Warcraft.
Sure.
The Void answers his invocation. Rain daggers. Just kind of meh. I like this ability just as a flavor thing, but actually using it, no.
You know that Excalibur just does that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Grendel needs to stay at the bottom.
Of course.
Who dat?
Lavos, the snake. Just open Warframe again.
Lavos. Lavate los manos. Toxin, cold, electricity, and heat. Oh, he's the alchemist.
Yeah. We have to farm Deimos if you want him. We buy him from Father. Father. I don't understand the difference between Lavos and Chroma, and I don't care enough to ask at this point.
Oh. Converts health and energy orbs into universal.
Uh-huh.
And you can... Oh, you can hold these to imbue your next ability with a different element.
Yep.
It just seems like a lot of work.
Okay. Man, I have not thought about tier.
Limbo.
Fuck Limbo. Die in a hole.
Didn't you make Limbo?
Yes,
you really
of course
enjoyed
I
it?
made I did not enjoy Limbo. Don't lie to the people. Alright, Loki. I just put it in have not thought about. Mag.
Mag was pretty fun.
How is Mag worse than Chroma in your opinion?
I'm working on it, okay?
If Anna said so, it must be true, lol.
Banger opinion. Mag was really fun. I liked the summoning the orb, or the expanding orb of damage. That was neat. I liked just gripping all the enemies nearby and crushing them.
And before we
pulling...
had vacuum, you had passive vacuum.
Yeah. Anna is always right. You are absolutely correct.
God, such true opinions.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed playing as Meg. It's just there's other new shiny things I want to try.
Just put Mesa in S tier.
Meso in S tier. I'm making Meso Prime.
Mesa.
I'm so excited.
MESA.
Mesa. My bad, dog.
You remember when you didn't want Mesa, and I kept telling you, please put it on your list, and you kept saying, no, why would I want to play a sidearm character? That doesn't even make sense. And I kept going, like Mesa.
And then I got the dual shotguns.
Yeah. Mirage, just put it in have not thought about and move on. Necros, just put it in have not thought about and move on. Wait, you hate Necros?
Which one is Necros? Oh, it's the better version of Nyx.
No, that's Revenant. Nyx is the summon corpses, the body parts on the ground.
No.
I turn into more
Nyx is mind control.
I know, I'm describing Necros.
Then why'd you say Nyx?
I apologize, I misspoke.
Fire Dash, meh.
Meh. Yeah, Ninja is just kind of meh. Everything that he does is just like
He?
Oh my god, can we not do this?
Oh, yeah.
Everything that he does is just kind of a worse version of something else. But because he does all of them, he's really good. And I just don't really care about being like unspecialized and good at everything. I just want to have a Warframe for every situation.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah. Nidus, just put it in, have not thought about. Nova, what do you think of Nova? You've seen me play it. Portals, Null Stars, the slow. Really?
I don't remember what order I want these guys in, to be honest.
It's just like what do you think about Nova that makes it like good in your opinion?
I like the portals.
All right, you
is
like
Nova the one that does the concentrated power of the sun and the beam?
That's Wisp.
That's Wisp. Oh.
Nova, you remember the Trunks attack that I kept doing over and over again?
The Trunks attack.
Yeah, you put the orb in front of you, the more damage it takes, the bigger the explosion is. So I would just put it in front of me, run forward, and then melee attack it.
Yeah, you make a good point.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't really like Nova, but I have it so that we can do assassination missions easier because I have a constant slow.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't like Nova.
That's Nyx.
That's Nyx. All right, Oberon. Put it in have not thought about because I don't want to talk about it. I hate Oberon. Octavia.
I don't really want to play the game to a beat.
Oh yeah, we crouching on beat to get stealth. Oh yeah, we jumping on beat to get movement speed. Oh yeah, we shooting on beat to.
Who's that?
Baruch grenades. He throws grenades. Just look it up. Look it up. Baruch.
That's Protea.
That's Protea. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Welcome
I can't
back.
believe I was so wrong. I have to remove my eyes. Time manipulation and turrets.
Lasts for 3 seconds.
We love time manipulation and turrets.
Puts down pickups.
Yeah. Just not really good at like what it does. Like everything that Protea does, anything just does better, and I don't really care enough about it. Corvex, punch through. You like punch through? It adds punch through to every one of your attacks. And also it gets a giant Gatling gun with a bunch of punch through.
Yeah.
Revenant, better Nyx. Still a version of Nyx, so not good.
Yeah.
Rhino.
Have fun with your buddy Grendel.
No! Saren.
Saren seemed neat.
Finally. You put down a little totem that draws enemy fire. You augment your weapons with poison. You do poison dust. And then you can pop the poison dust to deal more damage.
Yeah.
Sevagoth.
Sevagoth. Sevagoth came out on my birthday, so I have to.
You like Death Knight.
Yeah, I like Death Knight. Yeah, he turns into the fucking shadow creature. That looks so awesome. Control Shadow. I think I'll put him right there. Who?
Who?
Who the fuck?
Oh, that's Spear guy.
Styanax.
Yeah, that's Spear and Shield guy.
He looked interesting at first, but then I just lost interest.
He's the other character who can give Overguard, and he's easier to get than Dante is. But the problem is, you get the Overguard from doing the mod that you get from being maxed out with Pyrian Sequence, and I'm not maxed out, so I can't.
He was given out for free. Sevagoth was given out for free on my birthday? Damn.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was given out for free.
Well, I'm working on Sevagoth Prime. How close am I to Sevagoth Prime, actually? Let me take a gander. Oh, Styanax. Sevagoth. Yeah, I got the blueprint, I got the prime systems. That's about it.
So you need the neuroptics and chassis.
Yeah.
All right. Titania. You like Titania. Stop psyching yourself out of Titania.
I like Titania at first. I don't like having to do the different spellcasts to get the buffs. What were all of her abilities? Flying around is neat in concept, but you can't change the weapons. No. I like Titania. Where am I going?
You like Titania. And also, you do have to play Titania, by the way.
Why?
Because no other Warframe is going to be able to keep up with Gauss. So when we're on our farming runs, you do have to play Titania since you chose that as your speed frame.
Fair.
So you're kind of stuck with it.
The Spellbind, it's nice to get rid of status effects. And you can make it last a while. Tribute. Yeah, I don't really like casting the spells because they last 2 minutes.
Wisp with 250 power strength can keep up. Yeah, but here's the thing: she doesn't have Wisp. She's also not big on support.
The Lantern is neat. It doesn't seem to be that worth it after a while, because, like, why would you have enemies run to them when they're already gathered together? You can just kill them. The flying is neat. The big issue that I have just comes from the flying, that, one, it's a little hard to control, and you can't change the weapons, so the gameplay of it just gets kind of stale.
Oh, if you ever wonder why some things are difficult to control for her, she plays on controller. So this is something that I had to learn as I was playing the game. You do just kind of stop hitting some buttons. Like on Excalibur. Luckily, I picked Excalibur, so I learned this early on. I just never hit Radial Blind. Like, sometimes you just have Warframes where you think 2 out of the 4 abilities are cool, so I just don't hit the other 2 abilities.
Yeah. I'm gonna put her in A.
Okay. And then as you play the Warframe, you either there are 3 options. There's either A, you just never hit the ability again. B, you learn the right time and place to hit the ability. Or C, subsume something else and put an ability on top of it so you don't have to worry about it. Like for Kome, I'm trying my best to hit the side quest button when I can. But my god, sometimes when I get the quest to kill 20 enemies while wall lashed, I just hold the button down to get rid of it.
Fair. With Zaku Prime, the one I've been playing, which we'll get into that more later, they have 3 different spells that they can cast for one of them. The only one that I use is, depending on how many of the guns you've stolen, it does a beam that does more damage.
Yeah. So next is Trinity. Trinity is a healer. Trinity has immortal builds. Trinity does blah, 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 blah. It's a support frame. Put it in F. What?
No, you're probably right. I'll just put you right there. Seems neat.
Everything Trinity does, Nidus does better, and you don't like Nidus, so why would you ever like Trinity?
Yeah.
Varuk? No, not Varuk.
Valkyr.
As she punches, she has claws, she's worse Garuda.
Yeah. She seemed neat, but I'll just put her in B. Vauban?
That's the,
That's Vauban?
Yeah, that's the electric field guy. Well, yeah, all of these Warframes are definitely fun on some level.
Yeah, they all have different gameplay styles, which is really fun and interesting. It's just, some of them just don't vibe with me. Nidus mains when they play public.
Hey! Just don't be mean to me.
Deserved.
Volt,
I really like having Volt on my team. I don't know if I'd ever play it. Being sped up, especially with the melee attacks, feels amazing. Just
Wisp does it. That's why I have Wisp.
Varuna.
Dogs. You have your tap abilities, you have your hold abilities, you have your dogs.
Seems fun. I think I would like having 2 pets. It's just...
Nope.
It makes me feel... Huh?
That's Korra.
That's Korra. Right, hers is the dogs on her shoulders.
Volt plus Gauss plus Whip can flip your screen. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Never doing that.
It'd be really funny, though.
She got them dogs in her. Don't say that.
I'll just put her there.
Wisp.
Wisp, I love having on my team as support, all of the stuff that they can do. I don't really like playing support all that much, so I wouldn't really play her.
I'm so mad that I don't have the mod that makes it so that all 3 of your emotes can just come out at the same time. It's so annoying putting all 3 out. The round starts, someone decides not to kill one of the nullifiers or whatever they're called, so they get rid of all of my emotes, so I have to go back to the defense position, put all 3 back down again. It's just, they're so mean to me. I'm a Wisp main. They should be nicer to me.
It's really funny, though.
Wukong.
I haven't really looked much into Wukong, but it does seem neat.
I can give you that augment. Don't be mean to me.
They can give you that augment. Zaku is so much fun to play. Holy shit. Taking guns, doing void damage, and pausing them is awesome. I don't like having to cast the thing that pauses the buff timer, but it does do good damage, so it's not bad. It's just if you're not fighting that many enemies.
Yeah, you have to get 4K to buy the thing, but you also have to be max rep, which I don't want to do. Because that costs like reactors and stuff, and I don't have reactors, okay? I'm poor.
I'm very depressed about this. I was really excited to play Yareli. Yareli was the first Warframe I wanted. She has a skateboard, surfboard, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And just...
You don't even remember her name, do you?
Yareli, I said it already.
The surfboard's name.
No, I don't remember the surfboard.
Morelna or something?
Something like that. She was really fun at first, but the gameplay just becomes hop on the board, put out your aqua blades, and just run through enemies. It gets really stale after a bit, and I think one way that they could make her feel better, at least in my opinion, is to let you use primary weapons on her. Because everyone can already use their secondary weapon on a K drive. Just something. The aqua globes that suspend enemies with a limit of 15 doesn't really feel all that good to use. I do like using the giant whirlpool and sucking enemies in. Yeah, it's fun. So, I'm putting her at the bottom of amazing at moments.
You think Wisp is better than Yareli? You think Volt is more fun than Yareli?
These aren't in any set order. Don't yell at me.
Yet you say the bottom. Curious.
Fine, I'll put her there.
Yareli, but motorcycle. So true. So, yeah. The whole, like, you know, extra 4,000 total health, the whole 90% reduced damage thing, worthless. Why would you ever want that?
You also have to keep moving for extra critical chance.
God, that's so annoying that you have to move.
Can you stop being a dick?
You love Yareli.
I do love Yareli.
And it is a magical girl.
Yeah. Yareli is really fun. It's just with the other stuff that I have available. Just... I think I just need to take some time away from Yareli and then go back and I'll feel better. And probably with some of her specific mods.
Yeah, and last but certainly least, put it in Have Not Thought About. All right, let's go.
All right.
So let's just go from the bottom of the list to the top again real quick, just to see how you feel. Come on, we gotta go through it again real quick.
Your mama.
Oh, so true. All right, so Zephyr.
Haven't thought about.
Okay, Wukong.
I haven't looked into, but seems neat.
Wukong,
I like the Celestial Twin.
Yeah, the whole, if you have your melee weapon out, your clone will shoot. If you have your gun out, your clone will melee attack is dumb. The whole cloud movement is dumb. The whole ult that just gives you a bow staff, but it's like a really long bow staff is dumb.
Yeah, it's just,
Wukong?
Yeah, Wukong from lore.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't equip a melee.
Well, sadly, I don't know how to tell you this. I can't play with guns. I only
He
use melee.
turned his sensitivity
Don't worry
all the
about
way.
that.
Shut up. He turned his sensitivity up all the way with his mouse DPI already set all the way up. So he moves a fraction of an inch. He's already turned around twice.
But I'm getting better, is what you have to understand.
Are you?
These hundreds of hours we've played Warframe, I've been at max sensitivity and at max DPI. Let me tell you, when I began this game, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
And
now,
yet, even though you're used to it, you're still only meleeing. I have to pee, so
Okay.
you entertain them and tell them about all of your stuff.
I gotta go through Oberon and Necros and Nidus. Yeah, alright, this is my
Can you
point
scoot?
of the tier list. Sure, why not?
Ugh.
Alright, but before we do that, I just gotta do a few ad reads. I hope you guys can understand. This is a new YouTube channel, so, you know, we gotta make that bread. Alright, so first things first we're gonna do is put salt in the wound. Put Salt in the Wound is the brand new mental health service where if you ever are on a team with someone and you don't like them, you call in the people that used to work at BetterHelp to tell them to kill themselves. Because we figured out that with BetterHelp, people didn't want to get better. They wanted to feel worse. So we took those people that got fired for human rights violations and then, you know, just get them on that job. The second one is, oh God, what's the dumb name I had for HelloFresh? Oh, it's gonna go bad soon. The new cheap variety where you order food to your house and it only has like a day or two until the expiration date. It's a beautiful service where you save so much money and you only get sick maybe twice a week. It's a beautiful system, a beautiful system. All right, now that dumb joke is out of the way and it's in the podcast now. So Oberon was the first support Warframe that I was interested in. Because as I said, I like support, and so Oberon was like the first one. It's just bad, like in comparison to every other support Warframe. It's just bad, and so I stopped caring about it. The Hallowed Ground, the heal, the blah 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 blah, just not that interesting. Nidus, I'm working towards getting right now, but the problem is, in order to get it, you have to do the C rotation of Infested Salvage, and I don't feel like doing that. So I'll probably just wait until it's on the circuit, which is 6 weeks from now. So that'll be interesting. Necros I have, and I just don't really have that much fun with. I'm not big on the loot grind yet, so I have it for when I start on the big loot grind. I don't really like Shadows of the Dead because you personally have to kill the things. So when I'm the one killing all of the Eximus units, it's really fun to summon the big things that kill everyone. But if I'm not the one doing that, then it kind of sucks. Mirage, don't care. Loki, don't care. Ember, don't care. Vauban, don't care. Ashe, don't care. Grendel, I think, is really funny, but I'm never going to play it because I'm just not a big fan of the chunky playstyle, considering Gauss is my S+++ tier. Rhino, I played Rhino for a bit because it was the first slowing Warframe that I could get, and when you're doing assassination missions and you're up against bosses that are immune for like 90% of the time that they're alive, and you only have a 10% of time where they're vulnerable, you want to make that 10% into like 20 or 30%, so you slow them right before they go into their vulnerable phase, and then you can just shoot them while they're like slowly opening and closing the part of them that's weakened, and Rhino was good for that. Now I have Nova. I don't enjoy playing Nova, but Nova's better at slowing, so I have it. Don't care about Nyx. Protea. I thought about Protea because support Warframe, but yeah, Wisp is just better in every way, so I didn't care enough. Nova, as I said, better Rhino. I played Limbo. I hated Limbo. The whole reason why I was so into Limbo at the beginning, and this is going to be sad to say, is there are a whole bunch of memes about like domain expansion from Jujutsu Kaisen, and I was like, oh my god, that's going to be so cool. Whenever I pop my ult, I'll have this whole area to myself. And then you pop it, and it lasts like 7 seconds, and it just kind of sucks. But the first time you hit that big ult on a defense mission when everyone's grouped up, and you hit the stun everything inside of it, it was peak. Then the second time I hit it, I was like, man, this is lame. So I got the good experience out of it. He used to be way better before his rework. Yeah, God, we played Warframe years ago, but at different times because we didn't know each other at that point. But yeah, I used to have rework Limbo, and it was fine. Inaros. Inaros is in the thumbnail. I use Inaros a lot. It's my favorite for survival and like exterminate missions, because you put on your overguard, you throw out your poison, and then you just speed, which is really fun. Watching your health bar go from like 200 to max while you're invulnerable during the sandstorm is amazing. So Inaros is definitely one of my favorite Warframes. Support frame that I don't care about. I tried Frost, didn't like Frost. Excalibur, my first Warframe, really enjoyed it. I hate Equinox. I hate Equinox so much. Wisp is my support frame of choice at the moment. I really like giving people attack speed and movement speed. I like giving people the whole, if you're near the Warframe that has a shocking moat, you just can't shoot back, which is really nice damage mitigation. So I really like Wisp. The ult is cool, and I'm trying to learn how to use Will-O-Wisp into Breach Surge, but I'm just not good at it. Volt was my Gauss light that I've been using, because ever since I started playing the game, I knew I wanted Gauss. So once I had Excalibur, I made Volt, and the speed up and stuff was like, oh yeah, when this is way stronger on Gauss, I'm gonna love it. And then there's also the whole fact of like Gauss has abilities outside of the speed up that I think are cool, whereas Volt's like shield in front of himself is kind of lame, and the ult is good. I just don't really get any dopamine from it. And then I never use Thunderbolt. Hildren.
Turned off the fucking water again.
I have Hildren. It's building. I'm gonna be super interested in that. Gauss, my sweet, my beloved, my baby. I love Gauss. When I get it, I'm gonna use that for 90% of missions. Caliban seems cool. I like summoning minions. It just seems like a better version of Necros summoning minions, so that I can actually always summon something that's useful for the situation, versus Necros, where it feels like it's kind of random of what I get. Kome, I love gambling. 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 Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang. I love gambling. All right. Sevagoth is lame. Mesa's lame.
Damn.
Dante's lame. Zaku is lame. All right. And that's our tier list. Was there anything you wanted to say before we ended the you might like gambling? I can't tell. There you go.
It's hard to tell.
There you go. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we ended the podcast? Since it's been like 50 minutes.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what your favorite Warframe is.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot to say remember to like, comment, and subscribe at the beginning of the video. Oh
Fucking
my God.
Dumbass.
I keep forgetting to do that. It's insane. So next podcast is probably just going to be us farming in Warframe, since we've been enjoying that a lot. And we'll talk about other topics while we're farming. This time it was just kind of a like full Warframe, how we're feeling about it at the moment. Oh yeah, how are we feeling about Warframe at the moment? So just to end out the stream.
I've been really enjoying it more than I thought I would.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's partially because we're playing it together.
Mm-hmm.
But also I actually gave it an honest chance. So, yeah.
How long was I playing Warframe by myself until you finally decided to join me?
Wasn't it instantly?
Yeah, that's right, because I had to make a new account, and you decided to make the new account with me. Huh, never mind.
Yeah, I couldn't access my old account.
Yeah, and I just decided to not access my old accounts.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's been fun.
It has been fun.
You
smell hee hee ha 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 ha. Thank you, John the Fool.
She's ahead of me in a lot of stuff, because I just stop grinding if I don't feel like grinding. All right. Well, this has been the 10th episode of the Annadelna podcast featuring the creature, a creature feature featuring the creature.
Yippee skibbity.
We hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And to be clear again, if you listen to this and the book club, which I hope you do, we're going to put in more effort to sound more high energy. Thank you, and have a good one.
Oh, John spelled you're wrong. Haha, laugh at him, everyone. Ha 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 ha.